sugar.
Brown sugar!
Yes, exactly. Because I'm brown. So, next, so we're gonna have our first performer. It's Dan. So, Dan, give it up for Dan.
That was really fun.
If there was a wrestler named Paper, would he always beat The Rock? Something I've always found ironic is that the colors red, white, and blue signify freedom from tyranny and oppression, unless they're in your rearview mirror, and it's game over. A buddy of mine got pulled over by the police the other day. The cop comes up to him and says, "Papers?" He says, "Scissors," and drove off because he won. So a little bit about me. I lived at home until I was married. So going on 32 years, I guess. No, I'm just kidding. But 24 years I lived at my house. And growing up living with my parents, they're really just obsessive about keeping things clean and orderly. It's like they have CDO, which CDO is OCD, except they put the letters alphabetically. But my mom, I mean, like, she is meticulous about cleaning, especially if we're expecting company. If we're expecting company, man, she put my brother and I to work. We cleaned, we dusted, we swept, we mopped, we changed the oil in the car, we reshingled the roof. Half the time we didn't even know who was coming over. Mom, who's coming over today? The FedEx man's gonna drop off a package at 4. Now less talking and more cleaning. My dad was even worse about keeping things clean. He had this kind of radar about when things went wrong. If there was a mess in his kitchen, it didn't go over too well. I've always been a mess maker, which has really displeased my parents and brought shame to my family and house and all that. Anybody here seen those Bounty commercials? Where, you know, you got the precocious, vivacious 3-year-old kid, and he's got a full pitcher of Kool-Aid, and he's going to try to pour it into a shot glass. And it never goes right. It just spills all over the place. What do his parents do? Oh, little Timmy. You made a mess. We're just going to clean it up with one sheet of Bounty because it solves all the world's problems. Now go upstairs and play with your Barbies, Timmy. I wish I had those parents. This is 5-year-old Dan trying to pour a full 2-gallon jug of milk into my bowl of cereal. My dad knows something's up because he comes in the kitchen like Harry from Home Alone 2. Ratcha, 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 what is this? And he just ratcha, ratcha, and he's dancing all over the place. He's upset about this spill. And, you know, my dad's sitting here doing this, making a fool of himself in the kitchen, and I try to ease the situation with a joke. People have always said that I've been funny, and I try to tell jokes, and, you know, growing up as a kid, that was the same story. So, as my dad's doing this little spilled milk interpretive dance and chanting, scenes from 90s sitcoms such as Boy Meets World, Full House, Saved by the Bell, they kind of fly into my young and impressionable mind. And, you know, these scenes, they take a bad situation, but they make it funny. Like Grandma Jean, she's sitting on her deathbed, taking her last dying breaths. And someone says, whoa, even on her deathbed, Grandma Jean's got bad breath. Why don't you have a Mentos? Chase it down with some Diet Coke and you'll go out here with a bang. So, while my dad's doing this whole big, you know, what's going on, I try to, you know, ease the situation. I said, Dad, chill, it's okay. No use crying over spilled milk. Next thing I know, I'm waking up in a hospital bed, and, you know, my family's around me, and my vision's blurry, and some of my friends go, whoa, he's got bruises on his eyes. He does look like a raccoon. My dad didn't beat me much. Dunkin' Donuts has a slogan. They say, America runs on Dunkin'. My thoughts is that nobody that eats at Dunkin' Donuts runs. it is, but to me, saying that America runs on Dunkin' is like saying asthmatics breathe with cigarettes. Doesn't make sense. Dunkin' Donuts is trying to appeal to a larger demographic, though. They're going to come out with an insulin-glazed donut, so diabetics can eat and not feel shameful. Oh. Have you ever been so hungry that anything in your kitchen seems like heaven? Like, oh my gosh, when I come home from school, I'm going to destroy that can of Spam in my cupboard. Vienna sausages, ramen soup. Yeah, fast food commercials don't do that for me. The only thing about fast food commercials is that they trick me into thinking that I might actually get the burger that's on the menu. Half the time when I order, it's a taco folded up. I don't know what it is. I'm ordering a Big Mac. But the one thing I don't like about fast food commercials is that they always show the people eating their burgers, you know, like on the beach or on a golf course at the top of a mountain. How do they get there with their food? I can't even make it out of the parking lot without chowing down. And then by the time I'm done, I gotta swing through the drive-thru to get another burger. It's a vicious cycle. I've always thought that if Taco Bell delivered, it would be a pot smoker's dream come true. If he could get to the telephone. What are my hands? Or my fingers? Are fingers just offshoots? They're arms coming out of your hand. I want Taco Bell. So, anybody ever been to an amusement park? Yeah. I love amusement parks. I love paying for near-death experiences. Oh, I almost had a heart attack. That was awesome. I've known people that have had heart attacks. It's not that fun. They tell me. But you know, the rides that I'm thinking about, you know, you have this drop zone. There's several variations depending on which theme park you go to, but the idea is the same. There's a bunch of people. They sit around these seats, and they take you up this pole, and they take you high up into the stratosphere, and then they drop you at the speed of, oh my gosh, if this crashes, I'm gonna die. Now, those drop zones, I like them. I have a lot of fun on them. I try to go on them. You know, this one time when I went on these drop zones, there's this girl that was sitting next to me. She was a little uneasy about it. And I said, don't worry, it's fine, it's gonna be cool, you know. And as we were going up and descending into the atmosphere, you know, we're sharing oxygen tanks. We're high-fiving airline pilots as they go by. Stay classy. You know, we're trying to dodge satellites as we're ascending into the stratosphere. This girl starts freaking out. Now, I don't know her. I've never seen her before in my life. But she's like, oh my gosh, oh, what did I get on this ride for? What did my friends take me on this ride for? What if it crashes? What if the brakes go out? Oh my goodness! Oh, I can't stand these kinds of people. This is not my first time on this drop zone, so I said, relax, it's okay. If the brakes give out, it's only gonna hurt for a second. Not even that much. We'll probably surprise the paramedics. They won't even be expecting us. That really didn't help her out. She turned hysterical, man. I mean, she's, oh my gosh, you would have thought I asked her to make me a sandwich. Anyway, that's all my time. Thank you so much. I'm Dan Brixton.